report.
Na mtazamaji, na sasa moja kwa moja nakupeleka katika makao makuu ya muungano wa kutetea maslahi ya wafanyikazi nchini KOTU, ambapo kuna taarifa ya pamoja kati ya mwenyekiti ama katibu mkuu wa KOTU Francis Atoli na vile katibu mkuu wa chama cha walimu nchini Wilson Sossion. Tuelekee huko.
So improvement in coming together as a trade union on their own, looking into issues current, past and future, as per where they are supposed to position the union. So our central organization of trade unions was to chair and hear from them and share the experiences of running labor movement or introducing modern techniques in labor management. I want to thank them now as a union. They have made a decision. This is a steering committee. A steering committee is a secretariat. It's like the cabinet, the first cabinet, before you go to other organs of the trade union, like annual delegates conference and other that are reflected in their constitution. The steering steers or drives the entire trade union movement. And there is a resolve of this team working as they used to work after elections and as they have been working together and face the challenges together of the union through the call of collective responsibility. They were to have their annual delegates conference immediately, of which on their own they have decided also to postpone, but they would say more about that because of where they have reached. They have not been forced by somebody, they have not been coerced by somebody, they have not been pushed by any other external forces or any other interested party for them to come together. But they were elected together, they have collective responsibility, they have decided to work as a team in that organization. And I want to take this opportunity to thank the Secretary General of the Union, Brother Wilson Sossion, to thank the Treasurer General, Brother Matiang, and also to thank the Chairman, Wycliffe Omuchei, who is away with permission, and his deputy or his vice chairman, who is here with us, Mr. Yu, and also the deputy Secretary General, who is here with us, and the entire steering committee officials who are behind there for the good job they have done to retrace back and to make sure that solidarity is the most important thing in whatever you want to do. You stand together, you stay together, you work together, and when the lives of the majority of the members of teaching fraternity is threatened, this is the time where the union has got to come together, and this is where the leadership must stand up and be counted, and they have done so. So I want to thank you very much as KNUT, and we as affiliates, we are very happy. KOTU currently with KNUT, we have a membership of more than 4 million workers, representing more than 4 million workers in Kenya. We are the second largest trade union on the south of Sahara after Nigerian Labour Congress. And I want to thank you very much. Nigerian Labour Congress, there are 5 million. Nigeria is bigger than Kenya. We have 4 million. And then followed by COTU, which has now about 2.9 million members. And then Ghana TUC with 1.5 million. And the rest below 1 million or 1 million and so on. So I want to thank you, the teaching fraternity, to have decided to use our boardrooms, to use our facilities, to consult, and also to come together. I thank you very much. I now want to hand it over to the Secretary General to give a brief as you keep your questions intact. I know you have questions. May God bless you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Atoli, General Secretary KOTU, our Labour Center. Indeed, this is a very great day for the teaching fraternity in this country. It is a great day for the leadership of this great union, Kenya National Union of Teachers, in all the 110 branches. This is the day that the Lord has made. It is common knowledge and in the lips of everybody in this country that the Kenya National Union of Teachers has been in problems, and the problems were internal problems. I want to say here that differences are bound to be seen in every family. Kenya National Union of Teachers as an organization is like a family, just like any other family in this world. We are bound to have differences. What matters as after a difference is how fast you come out of the difference to make peace. Today, the leadership of the Kenya National Union of Teachers, and that is the national steering, and the General Secretary, KOTU, who chaired our meeting today for reconciliation so that we can serve our teachers, has this great day. We want to thank you, Dr. Francis Atwoli. This is great, and I know every other teacher in the Republic now is smiling. It is known that our teachers were interdicted, our teachers were dismissed, even as we are wrangling. It is also known that the register of the Kenya National Union of Teachers was interfered with by the employer as early as the month of June. This cannot actually be rectified without peace in this great union. It is for these reasons that we saw it wise, because what we've done today is basically wisdom. There's no cowardice. The steering is wise enough to say we have actually come together out of our own wisdom, ways having been paved by Dr. Francis Atwoli, so that we can sit together as a team. We don't want to leave everyone behind, anybody behind. Even as we speak here, my position is the first vice national chair. The national chairman is not here, but with permission. With permission. And let this not go outside here that the chairman was not there, Bwana Wycliffe Etole Omuchei, and therefore he's not part of this game. He's really inside this game. Every other member of the steering, yuko ndani kabisa, to reconcile and serve our teachers. Secretary General, Kenya National Union of Teachers, is here with us. My brother and colleague, Wilson Sosion. He's a spokesman. Allow me at this juncture to call upon him to relay to the general public, and especially the teaching fraternity, on the position that this steering has actually made or come up with the directions and the chair of one Dr. Francis Atwoli to bring peace. Secretary General.
Thank you, National Chairman. May I join you in thanking our senior leader and elder, Dr. Francis Atwoli, General Secretary of the Central Organization of Trade Union, for the strong stewardship that he has taken us through and taken the labor movement through. Mr. National Chairman, may I also quickly introduce the leadership that is here. We have Rosalia Makanjala, the second Vice National Chairman. We have Mondiku, the Deputy National Treasurer. We have Ali Abdi, the Assistant National Treasurer. We have Hezbon Agola Otieno, the Deputy Secretary General. We have John Omambia Matiangi, the National Treasurer. And we have Collins Oyu, the, of course, first Vice National Chairman and acting chair for this meeting for that purpose. Apologies from Clement Omolo. Yes, permission to be away after representing us in an international forum in Ghana, and Wycliffe Etole Omuchei, who is seeing, who is also away with permission. I wish to take this opportunity to thank everyone, from the General Secretary, Central Organization of Trade Union, the leadership of Kenya National Union of Teachers, and the media, for the great support that you've given to solidarity in this country, particularly to Kenya National Union of Teachers. We are conscious that indeed we are the single largest union in the country with a history. And when we are threatened, the entire labor movement is threatened. We have been here engaging in great details and reflecting deeply over the matters that have affected Kenya National Union of Teachers. Inasmuch as the national chairman has said these were internal, in fact, of course, it was more external. It was external attack. Switching off union dues is a practice that has never been witnessed anywhere. And when unions are starved of resources, unions cannot function. That's the truth. We run unions on the basis of subscription from our membership. And so the turmoil that has been seen at Kenya National Union of Teachers has been instigated externally. But nevertheless, internally we must organize ourselves. And I wish to report that we are at peace with ourselves and working together now, and more seriously than ever before as a national steering. We have arrived at a number of resolutions here. Number one, we know the delegates and the branches were looking forward to an annual delegates conference in December. Practically and technically, it is not going to be possible for us to have the ADC in December. And therefore, we have postponed it indefinitely. And I want to state very clearly, for an ADC to be held, the branches must save and prepare in terms of resources and in many ways. So therefore, we have agreed strongly and unanimously that the annual delegates conference that we are to have in December and any other related meetings remain postponed until next year when we shall communicate to the delegates and organize a meeting there. For that does not mean business has stopped. The national steering has the capability and ability and even standing resolutions to undertake business of teachers. And we have settled down to business. All our organs and systems are running, and we are doing and engaging in business on behalf of our members. We've also agreed to come together. Any disputes that existed within us is now over, buried, and forgotten. And if there were any court cases, all of them shall be withdrawn so that we can have peace and time to continue working. And as we do this, we cannot fail to talk about a number of issues that we are engaging. And I want to state very clearly here that one, Kenya National Union of Teachers is not at war with the Teacher Service Commission, our employer. We are not at war. That is our social partner in terms of industrial relation procedure standards. We are also not at war with the Ministry of Education. That is a ministry vested in law to undertake and implement programs of government and that of the ministry. And therefore, we want to assure both bodies of the support that KNUT will continue submitting to these organs of government as required by law and also within our constitution. We have been engaging, in fact, with all of them over time, even during this period. For us to, because we must have normal industrial relations, there must be normalcy. There is the urgency for us to continue organizing our members to deliver teaching effectively and in a qualitative manner. It cannot be done in an atmosphere of unnecessary conflicts. So we are asking Teacher Service Commission that, one, the teachers who are affected during the fiasco of the competency-based curriculum. Their matters should be reviewed and they should all be reinstated back to duty. Number 2, we're asking TSC to stop running 2 payrolls of members of KNUT not benefiting in the CBA and the non-members of KNUT benefiting from a CBA. That is against the law, it's against industrial relations practice, and it's against ILO Convention 95. This matter should be stopped forthwith, and TSC runs one unified payroll for all registered teachers in the teaching service. We are also asking the Teacher Service Commission. We're asking the Teacher Service Commission to respect the constitutional rights of teachers in the teaching service.
Na mtazamaji, huyo ni Wilson Sosien ambaye ni katibu mkuu wa chama cha kutetea maslahi ya walimu nchini KNUT, akitangaza kwamba sasa wamehairisha rasmi ule mkutano ama kongamano la kila mwaka la baraza kuu ama la wajumbe wote wa kitaifa wa chama hicho cha KNUT. Kwa hivyo Sosien anasema kwamba kufuatia sababu ambazo zingeweza kuepukika kama vile mgogoro ambao ulikuwa ukikumba chama hicho, vile vile kumekuwa na kesi mahakamani, ni vyema kutaja kwamba mwezi Agosti muungano ama usimamizi wa chama cha KNUT ulikuwa unapania kumtimua ofisini Wilson Sosien kwa misingi kwamba yeye hayuko kwenye sajili ya tume ya kuajiri walimu nchini, na hivyo kwamba hana msingi wote wa kutetea maslahi ya walimu. Lakini katika ile hapa na pale aliweza kufanikiwa, kesi hiyo ikaweza kutupwa mbali na mahakama ya kutetea mizozo ya wafanyikazi nchini, na hivyo basi akarejeshwa kuwa katibu mkuu wa chama cha KNUT. Na kwa hivyo hapo wako kwenye afisi za chama cha KOTU ama chama cha muungano kutetea maslahi ya wafanyikazi nchini KOTU, mbele ya katibu mkuu Francis Atwoli, wakionekana hapo kutu jongo na mti wake na